Welcome back, everyone, to the Chicago Cubs franchise. We have episode 3 here, and in this episode, we're going to be doing some changes, because changes must be made. We're currently 3-7, 6 games back from those 10-2 Cincinnati Reds. I doubt that we're going to even be in contention for the playoffs, but doesn't mean you can't try. 215, we're 28th in the league in batting average. This is across the entire MLB. For those of you guys wanting some clarification, 30th, yeah, the last team in the league, guys. This is not a mirage. This is not an optical illusion. We are dead last in offensive categories, at least the bottom tier. It's not good. So I tabbed our minor league expert, Greg, and he's going to be a part of the series for the long run, the long haul. He's going to be talking about maybe some challenges, maybe some write-ups on his website, talking about this series, talking about some things and opinionated pieces about the Cubs in this franchise series, how they're doing, what's up next, who are they scouting, who are they looking for, trade targets, blah, 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 you name it. Greg's going to be all in on this series, and as you guys can see from these messages, he is all in. He's bought in, man. And he's suggesting that we call up Alfonso Rivas. You can see his hot and cold zones there. Everything's cold, but kind of to Greg's point, he had mentioned that he's more of a contact hitting first baseman, not known for his power, but he's going to draw a lot of walks, and he's going to be that contact caliber type of guy. Now, I had personally thought if it were just me making the decisions, I probably would have just stuck David Bodie at first, or Patrick Wisdom, maybe called up a pitcher, maybe called up another outfielder or something, guys that I like, but I think this is a realistic move, and we're going to see Alfonso Rivas as a player lock here against the Toledo Mudhens and Chase Anderson, the veteran pitcher here for the Detroit Tigers organization. Most people know Chase Anderson from the Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks, but now with the Tigers trying to get a shot here is for depth, but it's going to be interesting to see how Alfonso Rivas does against this veteran caliber arm, right? Even though he's down in AAA, he's got major league experience. This is a good test here for Alfonso Rivas, but so far he's got some good contact, had a little bit of a fly out there his first AB, had this hard foul towards the right field line. Now got a good eye up until this cutter, this little nasty cutter by Chase Anderson. He's gonna pop out here. Nice play by second baseman to track it down. So next up, bat here in the bottom of the 7th, 1-1 game, and Rivas just missed. Take a look at the power here, though. He sends it all the way out to center field, deep center field. Had he just gotten a little more PCI on that, good wood on the bat, he probably would have hit this thing out. So I feel like he's close. Rivas is close here, but it's good to kind of get a feel for him because we're going to be taking him into gameplay. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning, you're looking for some insurance runs. So just a base knock will get the job done. Runners on the corners. 2 down. Let's do this thing, Rivas. Let's go. He gets a perfect. Now let's see if this thing carries and goes all the way out. And it will. That's a nice swing, man. And we got a pitch that we can actually drive. And Rivas sends it out of the ballpark. We get some insurance runs. And the Iowa Cubs fans and their players are being sent home happy. Nice W there. Rivas definitely going to be earning that call up. You know, it's just nice to get the player in your hands, in the controller, get the feel for him, because you're taking him up here to the major league level, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult than facing off against Chase Anderson, of course. So we're calling up Alfonso Rivas. Here's your lineup, real quick snapshot here of the Chicago Cubs here against the Pirates. Now, if you caught the messages between Greg and I, and you may have noticed it in the thumbnail, and you may have noticed it here in the snapshot of the lineup, Brennen Davis is also getting the call up here in this game. And at least for the long haul, I want to see how this guy does. I'm really excited about Brennen Davis in real life, so is Greg. And I think we share that opinion. I think a lot of Cubbies fans out there are ecstatic for what they are going to see out of Brennen Davis here in his career. So we got JT Brubaker starting against us here for Pittsburgh. Now, here's our in-game challenges. We've got Kyle Hendricks, 7 Ks or more. Patrick Wisdom with a home run. Brennen Davis and Alfonso Rivas, because they're both in the lineup, see if they can get hits. All you need is 1 for each guy. And then Jason Hayward, if he can get an RBI. I think that's a tough enough challenge, because Hayward's hitting towards the bottom of the order, and this offense has not been very good. Now, if you guys missed the last episodes of episode 1 in gameplay, we did get a challenge completed, so we got 10 challenge points. The last game, we did not. Paul Goldschmidt, thanks to him, he ruined that for us. But we get Brennen Davis and Alfonso Rivas has to get a hit each. So if we can do that, we'll be in a pretty good spot here to get another 10 challenge points that we can use on any of our players' attributes. So after Nick Madrigal ground out to Ke'Bryan Hayes, Suzuki comes up and Hayes is tested again, this time on the backhand side of his glove. Makes an easy flip over to Daniel Vogelbach at first, and that'll be 2 quick outs for the Cubs. Now here's Anthony Alford trying to make a catch out there in left field, but that's going to be a stand-up double here for Wilson Contreras. 3-1 pitch, he got the fastball he was looking for, and he blew it right past Anthony Alford. I'm surprised. He's got 90-plus speed out there. I thought he would have taken a better route to the ball. And I'm also surprised that we can't lay off of that pitch. That's kind of embarrassing a little bit. We can't hang off that? That's brutal. Ian Happ strikes out after the double by Contreras, and the Cubs are done for their first go at it against Brubaker. So let's take a look at the Pirates lineup. You got Hayes leading them off. He just grounded out. Ben Gamble, Brian Reynolds in the 3-hole. Got to be wary of Brian Reynolds. He's been a very underrated player in a lot of circles, just a lot of casuals. Just don't know about Brian Reynolds, but he's a very good player. I would anticipate the Pittsburgh Pirates trading him this trade deadline, but you know, I've seen crazier things, like teams that are bottom dwellers keeping guys like that. Just keeping them around, just not doing anything. I don't know what the point is of that. Just trade the guy. Get some pieces back. Try to restructure and rebuild again. We'll see what happens. But Patrick Wisdom going to go the opposite way. Look at the shift that's happening over there. It's right off the base. It's going to go all the way to the wall. That's a leadoff double. So now we finally get to see Brennan Davis's first at-bat in his Major League debut. And it's going to be a little fly ball out there to right. That's Ben Gamble. He makes the catch. And Brennan Davis being very aggressive here so far in his first Major League appearance. So next up is going to be the number 7 hitter, Alfonso Rivas. And he is going to ground out here to first base. But he will be a productive hitter. And making a productive out by moving the runner from second to third, and that's going to allow Nico Horner to get a base hit. Wisdom probably would have scored here anyway, but that is a nice piece of hitting by Nico Horner. You got Horner and Wisdom. Both base hits in this inning have come the way of the ground ball right down the line, right down the first baseline. Pretty nuts. So Jason Hayward's got an opportunity here to get an RBI, even though that was a proposition for our in-game challenges. We don't have to worry about that because we didn't land on it. What we got to do is we got to get Davis and Rivas a base hit each in order to get those 10 points. But bottom second, Vogelbach, leadoff double, Alford, check swing. He went around too far. And Kyle Hendricks, who's actually starting today for opening day. If you guys are not watching the Cubs, you should be. Gonna get a strikeout here, another one. This one by O'Neal Cruz. Going to hit Kyle Hendricks, but he's fine. He'll stay in. Now you got runners on the corners here. Michael Chavis is up looking for a ground ball, and Patrick Wisdom makes a nice play there. Backhanded back to Madrigal. Over to first, and Alfonso Rivas with the pick. What a play there by the third baseman. And way to team up here with Nick Madrigal with the runner, O'Neal Cruz, just barreling in on him like that. I know you can't take the runners out anymore, but that's a really good team up for the double play. Around the horn, 5-4-3 variety. Now Suzuki comes up, and he is going to get his first home run of his Major League career. 10 games in. Took him a little bit, but he got one. It's going to be against JT Brubaker. We'll see how that plays out in real life. We'll see when Suzuki's first home run is going to come, right? Opening day is today. We'll see when that happens for him. But that's a nice, solid piece of hitting right there. Good contact. Way to anticipate that pitch coming in, and then everybody's giving him the silent treatment. You know the language barrier thing too is kind of funny. You know, just the culture, just not giving him any love after that home run. That's kind of funny actually. Bottom third, Hendricks is going to get another strikeout here. Got that curveball working, and he's going to do it again here to Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's 2 down now in the bottom third inning. We've got a runner on first base, by the way, and Ben Gamble going to take a pitch here. It's going to be called a strike, but no matter. We don't care about that. Wilson Contreras is going to toss out the runner here. What a perfect throw. This is an absolute dime. A dot, if you will. Vogelbach comes up with 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And boom, look at that throw by Nick Madrigal. Woo, in the hole like that. What a throw. That's just a great route to the ground ball. And luckily, I mean, even though Vogelbach doesn't have a lot of speed, it was just so far into the outfield grass that I'm even surprised that Madrigal was able to get the throw off. Just to get it there. It's crazy. But look at this called strike 3 on Jason Hayward. That's unfortunate. So we get kind of screwed out of an out there. Nick Madrigal comes up here and gets a base knock. That's Gamble giving the effort, the full body effort for a dive. Can't make the catch. And then Suzuki offers at the slider. That's a good pitch, but, you know, just patience. You got to have a little more patience there, Goldie. Little sidebar comment. Umpires will convene and they'll let David Ross know, like, hey, dude, we got a rain delay here for about 45 minutes, so let's decide what you want to do here. And, you know, it's early. It's April still. I don't want Kyle Hendricks just be sitting around for 45 minutes and then have to go back out here, especially when our offense is this bad during the season through 10 games. I don't want him to give up any more runs than he possibly could. If he's not ready to go after 45 minutes, it's probably just a better thing to just go with Drew Smyly. That's what he's here for. That's what he can be utilized as. And Pittsburgh shouldn't really pose much of a threat, honestly, offensively. So we're going to stick with Drew Smyly here out of the pen and get us through 5, right? Get us out of the 5th inning, which he did. Now we're here in the 6th. Let's keep it going here. Brendan Davis comes back up, and he's going to be late. Oh, he's good. He's good timing, though, but just a little bit on the outside part of the plate, high and out. Pretty much the same pitch location as he had in his first at-bat with the out there. So Drew Smyly starting to really feel it, starting to work it a little bit here. Got the K going. Brendan Davis, good defense out there in left field. First opportunity he's had to make a play. Now Pittsburgh actually going to make a change as well. They've got Aaron Fletcher coming out here in the top of the 7th. And Alfonso Rivas with a slider caught way too much of the plate right down the middle. Outfielders are going to give up on this. Oh, I thought that could have gone out. It's going to land at the base of the wall. And Rivas is going to get in with a leadoff double here at the top of the 7th inning. That is much needed here for this Cubbies offense. Now here's Nico Hoerner. Perfect. But Kevin Newman's going to make this catch on the run. It hit right at him. Next batter down 0-2. That's Jason Hayward. Pops it right in front of Ke'Bryan Hayes, who makes the off-balance throw. Just a bad swing, man. You can't be doing that. But Nick Madrigal here with 2 down and a little looper right. Kevin Newman, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. So Cubs threaten just a little bit, but can't get it done. Bottom 7 here. Hayward giving a dive, giving it everything he's got here, but that's going to be a 1-out double. And it's starting to get a little dicey here. Daniel Vogelbach, obviously a good hitter, good power hitter, I should say. Maybe good hitter might be a little too nice. He's going to swing and a miss, and Drew Smyly gets the strikeout. But 2 down, Anthony Alford sends this line drive ground ball to Suzuki. Makes a strong throw into home plate, but it's a little off wide. That's going to get the game to 2-1. Now, Oniel Cruz, a little looping fly ball, but Brendan Davis is there. Good job by the young outfielder to come on in and make the catch and read it perfectly. Now, a dive and a miss maybe changes the game, changes the complexity of the game. It could have been tied at that point. We need some insurance runs, though. Top 8, Newman, little ground ball hit to him from Suzuki, and Suzuki running hard. I think he might have beat that. So we have an opportunity to challenge this call. We're going to do that. And at this stage in the game, being so late, and base runners are critical in a 1-run game. Full speed, I thought he made it. But that's the risk you take. When you challenge a call like that, I think it's the right call to make. If we were able to get Suzuki on, leadoff hitter, complexity of that whole entire inning changes completely. Bottom of the 8th inning, let's go to Jesse Chavez. 9 2/3 innings with a .9 ERA, guys. He's been so good out of the Cubs bullpen. I think he can get it done. Although he gives up a leadoff base hit, we're still set up for a double play ball. So we've got to shoot for that. Chavez is able to do it. That's the kind of pitcher that he is. But we're going to go low. We miss our spot, and Contreras can't handle it, and he can't make a good throw to second base. Madrigal can't get the tag down. Now a 2-1 pitch here to Newman. It's going to bounce off of Chavez's glove. He's going to try to make the throw to first. And the ball goes over Alfonso Rivas' head. It is now tied. Pittsburgh scores a run on the air, and you gotta wonder if the grass is still wet. Remember, it's been raining for the majority of the game. We had that 45-minute rain delay. It's not like the sun's been out to dry this thing. I mean, the ball got wet. That's what I think happened. And now we get a ground ball here to Madrigal, makes the play, but with 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning, fly ball is going to get you that run. A little lazy ground ball is going to get you the run. So we got to bring the infield in here to take on Ke'Bryan Hayes. But look at this. This wasn't even hit hard. And it's just going to sneak by Nico Hoerner. We brought the infield in. Standard depth. That still would have scored the run. But we don't even get the out Standard def definitely would have gotten Cabrian Hayes out, but we didn't even get that done. Luckily, Rowan Wick turns the double play. Good turn by Madrigal and Horner with the bare hand play there as well, the bare hand grab. So now we're going to go up against David Bednar. 3-2 game. Cubs are down. Walk by Patrick Wisdom, and then Brennan Davis comes through with his first major league hit, and that means we got 10 more points, 10 more challenge points. Davis got a hit, Rivas got a hit, 10 more points for GG9, baby. Let's go. And this community that's watching this series, we're on our way to upgrading our players. But Rivas comes up, is the first out of the inning, strikes out. Little looping fly ball here to Gamble, makes the catch from Nico Horner. And now we're in dire straits. It is up to Jason Hayward and a 2-2 count, and he's going to lift a fly ball out here to foul territory. That one's out of play, and we're going to reset it here. 2-2 pitch from Bednar, and Hayward takes it. It's a full count. 3-2 pitch. Ooh. Another foul job by Hayward. Another foul by Hayward. He's continuing to fight. And then this pitch here, high and inside. Alford with the speed makes the catch, and the Cubs will lose again. That's back-to-back losses in gameplay, my friends. And we have now moved to 3-8 on the season. Offensively, we had 8 hits today, but there were some situations where we could have gotten a little bit more production. But I thought the young guys, I thought Davis was fine. He put the ball in play. He didn't strike out, so that's good. But Rivas had 1 hit with the double, 1 strikeout as well. We are cutting back on the Ks, which is good. Hendricks was all right. I mean, 4 innings, none earned. I think the rain delay kind of cost us there, whereas the rain delay helped the Cubs win the World Series in 2016. At least for us here, we couldn't get off the schneid. That's going to be a 4-game losing streak. So, guys, the next time I see you will be on next Tuesday. And we're going to be taking on the Colorado Rockies here in this matchup. It's going to be Austin Gomber, the lefty, against Marcus Stroman, the righty. Of course, our best pitcher on the rotation. And we're going to see the return, I guess, at least for most Cubs teammates like Hendricks and Wisdom and guys that have been around this team for a while, to Chris Bryant. So we're going to see some Chris Bryant action as well, guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Leave a like if you like this thing. I know we lost, but that's okay. We'll try again here in Colorado. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.